Welcome back. The mid-cap outperformance sustains. The mid-cap index is up 1.25%. And look at names like SpiceJet. That's rallied once more. It's seen a second leg of buying today. So SpiceJet has rallied close to about 9%. NFL has moved up 7% on very large volumes. And RateGain, a stock that we were earlier highlighting on the back of that block deal, is also shining in trade. But it's time now for a segment D Street Chatter, where Nimesh will get us insights into dealing room. Nimesh, what do you have for us?
Hi, Rima. So, looks like the market is facing resistance at 17,400 on the upside. That's a level where, for the last couple of times, we've retraced from those levels. That's been the case today as well. But it looks like the momentum is with the bulls and backed by the FI institutional buying as well. So, again, a day when the DI seems to be quite active buyers in the large cap names. That's the overall feedback. In terms of sectors, looks like the high beta is back in focus. So, real estate stocks are doing good. The sector of the day clearly seems to be metal names. All the metal stocks are buzzing in trade. Of course, the dollar index cooling off. That's helping the metal index as well. So that's one sector where there is a bit of momentum back. I guess from a momentum point of view and from Q's point of view, the quarterly earnings will be very important from here on. So next week, we'll start reacting to the earnings. And that's what is likely to be the next trigger for the Indian markets. But purely from a flow point of view, looks like the momentum is with the bulls. And even in today's trade, the feedback is the institutional activity was on the buy side and domestic were quite active buying to the large cap names.
Thanks for that. You know that RateGain, the deal seems to have happened, huge volumes, and you were pointing to that earlier.
That's right, Prashant. So the data suggests that there was a block deal of 5% equity changing hands, and that was part of my chatter list as well, that there was going to be a large block very soon. To me, it looks like the large private equity investor was a seller in this particular block deal. I'm still struggling to find the buyers list, but looks like there's going to be a combination of FIs and DIs who participated. But from a seller point of view, it looks like the private equity investor was a seller in today's block deal. So that's the first one. In terms of other names, the first stock on my list today, apart from RateGain, was Z Entertainment. That's been a talking point since morning. Huge volumes on that particular stock. And again, some bit of profit booking as well, because there was a bit of inclination of the deal coming through. So that's happened. Now the next thing to watch would be what happens to the Invesco block. The big chatter in the dealing room is that maybe one of the large bankers has been appointed for selling Invesco stake. So that could be the next big thing to watch out, and could be a potential, near-term headwind as well as far as this is concerned. So that's the second. That's the first one. The second stock is Ambuja Cement. Within the cement pack, that stock has again bounced back on very good volumes today. So it looks like the buying interest is back from larger institutions in Ambuja Cement. That's the second one. Third stock is Adani Power. It's come to my list after a very long time. Again, stock is locked at 5% upper circuit on good volumes, and that's been the indication as well that there is a bit of buying back in Adani Power. So that's locked at upper circuit today. And the last stock is Praj Industries. Within the mid-cap space, that stock is buzzing in trade on very good volumes. I understand the HNI investor seems to be quite active in the stock again. And there is an anticipation of some sort of a corporate development as well post the Q2 numbers. So that's something to watch out as far as Praj Industries is concerned.
Okay, all right. Nimesh, thanks a lot for that.